No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. Life often feels like a complex balancing act, where our time and attention are constantly pulled in different directions. But the truth is, no one is ever too busy. It's merely a matter of priorities. We choose how to allocate our time based on what we value most, whether consciously or unconsciously. We must be mindful of where we invest our energy, ensuring that our actions align with our true values, rather than being dictated by the noise around us. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. If something truly brings you happiness, sometimes the wisest course of action is to keep it quiet. In a world where oversharing is commonplace, preserving your peace and contentment can be a sacred act. The Stoics believed in inner tranquility, achieved by not being swayed by external validation or criticism. By keeping your joys to yourself, you protect them from the judgment of others, ensuring that they remain pure and untainted by outside opinions. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Trust is a delicate thing, and the Stoics would advise caution in whom we place it. Just as salt and sugar look the same but serve very different purposes, people may present themselves in ways that conceal their true intentions. This doesn't mean we should become cynical or distrustful of everyone, but rather that we should practice discernment. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, reminds us that we cannot control the actions of others, only our response to them. Therefore, it's wise to be selective in whom we trust, acknowledging that not everyone has our best interests at heart. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. In life, even our own shadow disappears when darkness falls, symbolizing that we must learn to stand on our own. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from within, and that we should cultivate self-reliance. This doesn't mean we should isolate ourselves, but rather that we should be prepared to face challenges alone, knowing that our inner resources are sufficient. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out of. Bad habits, much like a comfortable bed, are easy to fall into but difficult to escape. The Stoics emphasized the importance of discipline and self-control, understanding that our habits shape our character and our destiny. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the need to overcome the comfort of vice and embrace the discomfort of virtue. Breaking free from bad habits requires effort and perseverance, but it is essential for living a life of purpose and integrity. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Time is a relentless force, revealing the true nature of relationships and what you genuinely mean to others. In the ebb and flow of life, people's true intentions and feelings eventually surface, no matter how well they may be concealed initially. Stay calm. You've been through this before, you'll get through it again. When faced with challenges, it's essential to remain composed. You've navigated storms before, and you'll do so again. This resilience is a testament to your inner strength. By staying calm, you allow yourself the mental space to respond rather than react, making decisions that align with your principles. Learn to heal without venting to everyone. Healing, too, is a process that benefits from introspection rather than constant external validation. While sharing your burdens can be therapeutic, it's crucial to learn to heal without the need to vent to everyone around you. Stoics believe in finding solace within oneself, using challenges as opportunities for growth and self-reflection. This internal approach to healing strengthens your character and fortifies your spirit. You're being judged no matter what, so be who you want to be. You are always being judged, whether you realize it or not. However, the opinions of others should not dictate your actions. Instead, focus on being true to yourself and living according to your values. By being authentically yourself, you align with your inner virtues, which is the ultimate goal of a Stoic life. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. Success in any form requires effort. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest crops where none have been planted. If you don't let go of the wrong people, you'll never meet the right people. If you don't let go of the wrong people, you create no space for the right ones to enter your life. Holding on to toxic or unfulfilling relationships out of fear or habit only hinders your growth. Stoicism encourages us to release what no longer serves us, allowing for new, more aligned connections to form. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Controlling your mind is essential. If you don't, someone else will. whether it's through societal pressures, manipulative individuals, or even your own unchecked impulses. The Stoics believed in mastering one's thoughts and emotions, understanding that true freedom comes from within. By cultivating mental discipline, you safeguard your autonomy and ensure that your decisions are guided by reason rather than external influences. If you are not falling down occasionally, you're just coasting. If you're not experiencing occasional setbacks or failures, you're merely coasting through life without truly challenging yourself. First, it hurts, then it makes you stronger. Growth often comes through struggle. Initially, it may be painful, but it's this very discomfort that forges strength and resilience. Just as physical exercise builds muscle through resistance, life's challenges build character and fortitude through adversity. Work at your job and make a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. When it comes to work, it's crucial to strike a balance. Focus on your job to earn a living, but also invest time and energy into personal development. True wealth is not just about financial gain, but also about the richness of the life you build for yourself. There will always be someone who doesn't see your worth. Don't let it be you. People will inevitably underestimate your worth or fail to recognize your potential. It's important not to let this affect your self-perception. Your self-worth should never be determined by others' inability to see it. Do what no one else can do, and you will become what no one else can become. Aim to achieve what others cannot. This unique pursuit will set you apart and allow you to become something extraordinary. Remember, 5 years ago you dreamed about being where you are now. Reflect on your past aspirations and realize how far you've come. 5 years ago, you likely envisioned reaching your current position, so take a moment to appreciate your journey. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. If someone treats you as a mere option rather than a priority, it's a clear signal to reevaluate that relationship. Value experience over possessions because memories are the real treasures of life. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Playing it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do in life. Playing it safe might seem like a wise decision at first, but it often leads to stagnation and missed opportunities. Stoicism teaches us that the true danger lies in avoiding risk and not pursuing our dreams. By avoiding challenges, we deny ourselves the chance to grow and develop. Stoics believe that obstacles and difficulties are not to be feared, but embraced, as they provide the opportunity for personal growth and resilience. Never be embarrassed to struggle. There is absolutely no shame in working hard to get to where you want to be. The most dangerous thing you can do is to live a life of complacency, where you avoid taking risks in an attempt to stay within your comfort zone. This avoidance can prevent you from discovering your true potential and achieving greatness. Stoicism encourages us to face challenges head-on and to see them as essential to our personal development. Rowing harder doesn't help if the boat is headed in the wrong direction. In Stoicism, it's essential to align your actions with your goals and values. Without a clear direction, no amount of effort will yield the desired results. If you're working tirelessly but not moving towards your true purpose or desired outcome, it's crucial to reassess and realign your efforts. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Clarity will come with time and persistence. Stoicism teaches that clarity and wisdom are often the results of enduring challenges and reflecting on your experiences. The path to understanding and insight is gradual. Patience and perseverance are key virtues. As you progress and gain experience, your vision of what you want to achieve will become clearer, allowing you to navigate more effectively towards your goals. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Stoics believe in the harmony of the body and mind, and taking care of your health is integral to achieving a balanced and resilient life. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. It's not just about the time you put in, but the value and impact of your work. Stoicism values quality and integrity in your efforts, emphasizing that true fulfillment comes from contributing meaningfully rather than merely clocking in hours. Let the improvement of yourself keep you so busy that you have no time to criticize others. By concentrating on improving yourself, you naturally shift your focus away from criticizing others, which is a distraction from your own path to virtue. Guard well your thoughts when alone and your words when accompanied. When alone, your thoughts shape your character. When in the company of others, your words reflect your values. Both require careful consideration and mindfulness to ensure they align with your Stoic ideals of wisdom and virtue. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Your mind is both your greatest ally and your biggest challenge. It's like a muscle that needs constant training and care. By strengthening your mental resilience, you can handle life's curveballs better and avoid being your own worst enemy. Don't react, cut them off silently. Don't react impulsively to every provocation. Sometimes the best response is to quietly distance yourself from negativity. The fact that you aren't where you want to be should be enough motivation. Feeling stuck or not where you want to be can be a powerful motivator. Use it as fuel to push yourself forward rather than letting it drag you down. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Discipline is all about making tough choices. Do you give in to immediate desires or work towards long-term goals that matter more? It's not always easy, but it's essential for growth. Stop telling people everything. Most people don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Be mindful of what you share with others. Not everyone is genuinely interested in your journey or supportive of your success. Some might even revel in your struggles. Keeping your goals and plans more private can protect them from those who might wish for you to stumble. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Preparation is key. If you neglect to plan and prepare, you're essentially setting yourself up for failure. Talking without thinking is like shooting without aiming. It is like trying to hit a target blindfolded. You need a clear aim and direction to make meaningful progress. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Instead of following a well-trodden path, dare to forge your own. Create a new trail where none existed before. It's a slow process, but quitting won't speed it up. Remember, meaningful achievements take time and persistence. Quitting won't make things easier. It will only prolong the struggle. What comes easy won't last. What lasts won't come easy. What's worthwhile seldom comes easily, and lasting success demands hard work. Don't ruin a good today by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. Don't let the shadow of yesterday ruin today's potential. Let go of past mistakes and focus on making the most of the present. Each new day is an opportunity to move forward, so embrace it fully and leave yesterday behind. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, but remember that their success doesn't take away from your journey or potential. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Keep your circle small and your life private. It's often the best way to protect your peace of mind and maintain focus. Sometimes we create our own heartbreaks through expectation. By holding on to rigid ideas about how things should be, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Instead, learn to let things unfold naturally. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. If something is meant to be, it will happen in its own time. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Trust the process and stay true to yourself. Authenticity is not only liberating, but also saves everyone involved a lot of unnecessary drama. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Sharing every detail of your personal life can open you up to unnecessary scrutiny and potential harm. Keep your private matters to yourself. It's a form of self-protection. Embrace solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. In moments of solitude, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your goals. Embrace these quiet periods as opportunities to grow and reflect. They offer a chance to recharge, plan, and align your actions with your true desires. This approach fosters a more resilient mindset and prepares you to face the world with renewed strength and clarity. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Your self-worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by your belief in yourself and your aspirations. You'll grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Comfort and complacency can weaken your resolve. To grow and achieve, you need to embrace challenges and step out of your comfort zone. Life's most significant achievements often emerge from the depths of adversity. Mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Embrace these learning experiences and use them to propel yourself forward. The moment you let go of your discipline is the moment you give up on yourself. Remember, discipline is key. The moment you slack off is the moment you abandon your goals and your potential. Strive for completion and progress rather than perfection. Perfection is an ideal that often paralyzes. Getting things done, even if they're not perfect, moves you closer to your objectives. Done is better than perfect. Be cautious of those you trust the most. Sometimes the greatest threats come from the most unexpected places. Your worst enemy might just be someone you trust the most. Beware of the wolves in sheep's clothing, just as you should be wary of deceitful intentions disguised as friendliness. Prioritize self-care as a fundamental part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. Self-care is not an indulgence, but a necessity for maintaining your well-being and effectiveness. The value of time becomes evident when it's gone. Use it wisely. Make sure you use it purposefully. Success is what happens after you've survived all your mistakes. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Success often comes after navigating through a series of mistakes and learning experiences. Keep your focus on winning and personal growth rather than comparing yourself to others. Winners focus on their own progress and achievements, while losers fixate on the successes of others. Before something great happens, everything falls apart. It's common for everything around you to seem to fall apart. This is often a sign that you're on the brink of a significant breakthrough. It's in these moments of chaos and struggle that we are tested and prepared for the rewards that lie ahead. Trust that there is a purpose behind the waiting and uncertainty. One day, you'll look back and understand why things unfolded the way they did, and you'll see how each challenge led you to where you were meant to be. One day, you'll see why God made you wait. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. When you speak the truth, you avoid the burden of remembering lies and inconsistencies. Honesty simplifies your life and builds trust, both with yourself and others. If someone tells you you can't, they're showing you their limits, not yours. Their doubts reflect their own fears and insecurities, not your capabilities. Use their negativity as fuel to push yourself further, proving to yourself that you are capable of much more than others might believe. If you live for people's acceptance, you will die from their rejection. Living for the acceptance of others can be a dangerous path. It often leads to a cycle of seeking validation that is never truly satisfying. People's opinions are fickle and can change at a moment's notice. By relying on their approval, you risk your happiness and self-worth being dictated by external factors. Instead, focus on living authentically and aligning your actions with your own values and desires. There are two types of pains, one that hurts you and the other that changes you. The former can be overwhelming and challenging, but the latter holds the potential for profound growth and change. Embrace the pain that shapes and reshapes you, for it often leads to personal development and a deeper understanding of yourself. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Be selective about how you spend your time. Time is one of your most valuable resources, and not everyone you encounter deserves a piece of it. Protect your time as you would a precious asset, and invest it in activities and relationships that enrich your life. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. It speaks volumes without adding to the noise. Sometimes, the best way to handle criticism or disrespect is to remain silent, preserving your dignity and focus. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. It's better to confront your fears and take risks than to look back with regret over missed opportunities. Embrace the challenges and uncertainties, knowing that the courage to act will always be more valuable than the comfort of inaction. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. When we excuse ourselves from doing what needs to be done, we create obstacles that will make tomorrow even harder. On the other hand, discipline might make today seem tough and demanding, but it paves the way for a smoother, more manageable future. Embracing discipline means facing difficulties now in order to reap the benefits later. Remember, each small step of effort today builds a foundation for easier times ahead. Don't give up. You are closer than you think. The journey can often feel longer and more arduous than it actually is. Persistence through these challenging moments will bring you closer to success. Trust in the process and keep pushing forward, as you might be just on the verge of a breakthrough. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine for your soul. Solitude provides an opportunity for self-reflection, mental clarity, and emotional rejuvenation. In these quiet moments, you can reconnect with yourself, understand your needs better, and find peace away from the noise of the world. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Your future demands your attention and effort, while your past is no longer relevant to your progress. Focus on what lies ahead and let go of past mistakes or regrets. Dwelling on what's already happened only distracts you from building the future you desire. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. Avoid making the same mistakes repeatedly. Getting burned once is a lesson. Getting burned twice is a choice. Learn from your past experiences and apply those lessons to avoid repeating errors. This approach will help you avoid unnecessary suffering and make wiser decisions in the future. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. Worrying about losing before you even start is a form of defeat. This mindset can paralyze you with fear and prevent you from taking action. Instead of focusing on potential losses, channel your energy into preparation and effort. By confronting your fears head-on, you open yourself up to the possibility of success. We fall, we break, we fail, but then we rise, we heal, we overcome. But these experiences are part of a larger cycle. From these failures we rise, we heal, and we overcome. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Embrace the process of recovery and perseverance, knowing that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Sacrifice a few years of comfort for decades of freedom. Temporary discomfort and effort can lead to long-term benefits and liberation from limitations. This sacrifice often involves enduring hardship and challenges, but it's worth it for the freedom and opportunities that will follow. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. The most rewarding achievements are often the result of sustained effort and perseverance through difficult times. Understand that hardship is a part of the journey toward achieving extraordinary goals. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. The struggles you face today are shaping you for greater achievements tomorrow. Embrace these challenges as they mold you into someone capable of accomplishing remarkable things. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Positive thinking isn't just a nice idea, it's a game changer. When you tackle challenges with a positive attitude, everything feels more manageable. Think of it this way. When you're upbeat and hopeful, you're more likely to find creative solutions and push through difficulties. On the flip side, letting negativity take over can make everything seem harder than it is. So why not choose optimism? It might just make your journey a lot smoother and more rewarding. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. We all mess up from time to time, and that's okay. The real issue is if we don't learn from those mistakes. Every misstep is a chance to grow and get better. If you brush off your mistakes or ignore what went wrong, you're missing out on valuable lessons. Instead, treat mistakes as opportunities to learn. Reflect on what happened, figure out how you can improve, and then keep moving forward. That's how you turn setbacks into stepping stones. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Feeling tired? That's normal, but don't mistake fatigue for a sign to give up. Learn to rest when you need to. Taking a break doesn't mean you're quitting. It means you're giving yourself the chance to recharge. When you come back refreshed, you'll tackle challenges with renewed energy and a clearer head. Remember, taking care of yourself is part of the journey toward achieving your goals. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Discovering your purpose adds a deep sense of meaning to your life and makes every effort feel worthwhile. It's like finding a compass that guides you through both good times and tough ones. Knowing why you're doing what you're doing can make all the difference. Your past is a place to learn and grow, not a place to live. Sure, it's full of lessons, but it's not a place to linger. Use your past experiences to guide you, but don't let them hold you back. Life's about moving forward, learning from what's behind, and applying those lessons to make today and tomorrow better. Don't rush the process, trust it. Great things take time. They take time, patience, and consistent effort. Rushing or forcing things often leads to frustration. Instead, trust the process. Understand that significant achievements require patience and perseverance. Give yourself the grace to let things unfold in their own time. Keep working steadily and believe that your efforts will eventually lead to the success you're aiming for. You've come to the end of this video. If you found these insights helpful, why not share them with someone who might benefit from them? And for more inspiration and practical advice on how to stay motivated and focused, subscribe to Stay Stoic, where we master our mind and conquer our life. Let's continue this journey of growth together. Your best self is just around the corner. Keep pushing forward, stay positive, and embrace the journey. You've got this.